Eastern Gateway Community College closes its doors after nearly 6 decades, leaving behind investigations and questions about its future, while NFL legend Jim Kelly shares how faith and perseverance guided him through life's toughest battles. Those stories and more on today's Daily Buzz.
The Daily Buzz is brought to you by 717 Credit Union.
Hello everyone, welcome to the Daily Buzz. I'm Mike Moliterno. After nearly 6 decades of serving students in Eastern Ohio, Eastern Gateway Community College has officially shut down. The closure leaves behind investigations, lawsuits, and empty buildings. Eastern Gateway Community College's dissolution was finalized September 30th. The Ohio Department of Higher Education now oversees the college's student records, and its website directs visitors to a notice that reads, "The college is closed," along with information about transfer options. A governance authority appointed by Governor Mike DeWine in August 2024 managed the shutdown. All faculty and staff positions have been eliminated, and the college's property has been sold. The 2 buildings once used by Eastern Gateway in downtown Youngstown were sold to the Western Reserve Port Authority. One building in Steubenville was sold to that city's school district, while another reverted to Jefferson County under a clause from the 1960s stating it would return to county ownership if no longer used for education. YSU officials say they are working with state and county leaders to establish a new campus in Steubenville, but funding remains a challenge. The state auditor's office also continues to investigate the college. Earlier this year, a task force, including state and federal agencies, searched the Steubenville campus as part of that probe. Because of a preservation order, the college was required to maintain its data systems, which added to the cost of closure. The governance authority said its staff were retained to assist auditors and investigators with records and interviews. The state auditor's office confirms the investigation remains open. A new lawsuit has been filed in connection with last year's fatal explosion at the Realty Tower in downtown Youngstown. A former Chase Bank employee injured in the Realty Tower explosion has filed a complaint in Mahoning County Common Pleas Court. The suit, filed October 28th, names YO Properties 47 LLC and 10 other defendants. It was brought on behalf of Charles Worley Jr. and his wife Courtney, both of Mineral Ridge. Court records say Worley was working at the Chase Bank branch on May 28, 2024, when an explosion tore through the building. The blast, caused by workers cutting into a natural gas line, destroyed much of the ground floor and basement. Realty Tower was later demolished. YO Properties owned the building. The lawsuit also names Greenheart Companies, which performed demolition work, and LY Property Management, which managed the building. Several Enbridge and Dominion Energy entities are also listed as defendants. And former Buffalo Bills quarterback Jim Kelly is sharing how faith, family, and perseverance have shaped his life after football. In the latest episode of the It's All About the Team podcast, hosted by Jim Tressel, Kelly reflects on the challenges and lessons that defined his journey beyond the NFL.
For me, it was difficult because when my son became sick, my wife sought the Lord. I ran from the Lord. I was mad at God. Why would you do all this to me? I mean, all these things that happened throughout my whole life, going to 4 Super Bowls, losing, blowing my shoulder out, having a son born on my birthday, and then him being diagnosed, and I can go on, and I had to change my life. And thanks good Lord I did, because I knew that if I didn't, I was going to lose everything, not only my family and everything I worked for, my foundation that we have, my name, and I knew how my dad taught us as an early age to be, enjoy what you have, but make sure that you are proud of, what your name stands for. And I knew that name was my mom, my dad, and my 5 brothers. So
you can see the full interview at the It's All About the Team YouTube page. A link is in the description. And that is going to do it for today's Daily Buzz. Be sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. If you'd like to dive deeper into any of these stories, links are available in the description. Thank you very much for watching. I'm Mike Moliterno.
717 Credit Union. Savings power to give your business an extra boost. Business savings, certificates, and business money market. 717 Credit Union. Make your money work as hard as you do. Check out our business money market and CD rates at 717cu.com/rates.